Welcome to the Experience Matters podcast with your host, Kent Clothier Sr., and your co-host, Kevin Hommel.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Experience Matters podcast. Kent Clothier with my co-host, Kevin Hommel today. We've got a little bit different podcast for you today, and Kevin, I'll let you kind of take us into this, all right?
Yeah, perfect. So you've been listening to us for a while now. You've heard Kent's 50-year journey and story. You've learned about his drive and his motivation and his just continual press for improvement. There's a softer side to Kent Clothier, and we wanted to kind of bring that to you today. Kent has written a children's book, I think last year or 2015. A lot of you probably don't know that. We've handed some of those out at our events to clients and guests and things like that. But one of Kent's virtues personally, one of the things that we've heard you say so many times, Kent, is you can have anything you want if you help enough other people get what they want and treat people the way you want to be treated. And those are, I think, two of your personal core values that have led to the core values that we have on every desk and in every office around the company. So the story behind the book is a message for children, because sometimes we adults don't get it on how to treat other people. It's a story for children on how to treat other people and how to be a good person. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you tell the story.
Well, thank you, Kevin. I think it was about 2 years ago. I told my 3 kids that I was going to write a book. And of course, they thought I was going to write a book about business and buying and selling houses and being an entrepreneur for however many years that was, from 1983 up to 2015. And so I surprised them about 3 or 4 months later when I showed them the children's book that, with the help of the daughter of one of the people that works for our company and still works for our company, helped put the book together. And the name of the book is Littlefoot Learns a Lesson. And for those of you that are seeing this on video, which is at memphisinvest.com, I'm holding up a copy of the book, which is, as Kevin said, it's a book about teaching young people how to do the right thing. And it really has no age. It could be for somebody just beginning to learn how to read, or somebody that second, third, fourth grade, it doesn't really matter, somewhere in there. I've read it a couple of times. I think even some people at our office have looked at it. But when we first came out with it a couple of years ago, and I did the book for one reason, and that's not to sell one copy. And there is no price for it. There is no price on it. It has never been on Amazon. It's never been in a bookstore. And different people ask me, why don't you put it on Amazon or do whatever? And that's not the intention. The intention is to give the book away. And like Kevin said, we've given it away at events. We've given it to a lot of our team members and their children and their grandchildren and their family members. We have given it to local charities. We've given it to children's hospitals. We've given it to churches for their daycare. We've given it to daycare. So far, since we've printed the book, we've given out a little over 1,000 copies of it free. And being that we're right here in the holiday time of year, I told Kevin, I said, let's do a podcast on Littlefoot today and tell the backstory about how the book got started. It's a very short book, about 20, 25 pages, in color with the graphics. And so what I wanted to come out with today and say to our listeners that are listening to it, that I have a limited amount of copies to give away, first come, first serve. To get a copy of it, I'm going to tell you how to get the free copy in just a second. And again, as we talk about on all of our podcasts, you can hear us on SoundCloud. You can hear us on iTunes. You can see us where we have, of course, the audio and the video at memphisinvest.com on the Experience Matters. If you scroll down on the home page, the Experience Matters podcasts are all there, and you can view them. And this one will be there also in a day or two. But so to get the free Littlefoot children's book today for whoever you may want to share it with. And it'll be one copy per address. And you would get that by going to memphisinvest.com/Littlefoot. And there'll be a page there where you can register it, where you can register for it, and I will have it mailed to you. And like I said, there's limited copies. The offer is going to expire. Kevin, how long did we say this offer would go for?
I think we said 10 days.
10 days
from the date of this publication.
Right. Well, I'm going to make it a little bit longer. I'm going to say January 10th.
There you go.
We'll let it go to January 10th. And like I said, we don't have thousands and thousands of copies, but we have some copies that we can send to people that are listening to our podcast and would share it with a child or children, male or female. It makes no difference. It gets in the right hands. And I'll try to get it signed for you, and if time allows. But again, we wanted to make that free offer out there today. Thank everybody that listens to our podcast, and those of you that send us questions, which we get through. Where do we get the questions at, Kevin?
info@memphisinvest.com. We're probably going to change that up next year, though, so stay tuned.
All right, so today you can send us any comments you have an email, info@memphisinvest.com, as Kevin just said. And again, the register for the free book, it's memphisinvest.com/Littlefoot. There's a page that you'll land on there, fill it out, and we'll get your address and we'll get it out to you. Hopefully it won't take very long. But that's all we had today, Kevin. That's a little bit. I'll jump back in here. What else you got today?
I was just going to say one thing over the top of that for everybody out there listening. My kids were 11 and 7 when the book came out. They both loved it. So no matter what age your kids are, like Kent said, it's a great story. Second, for the business owner out there who's trying to stay relevant, one of the things you heard Kent say early on was that everyone thought you would have written a book about being an entrepreneur, and you probably will do that someday. But this was an unexpected thing. So do something unexpected. I think that's a way for leaders that are trying to grow and develop teams to stay relevant, is to you always kind of keep everybody on edge. And the other thing, I think, just for leaders in general, whether you own the business or not, great leaders share their resources and their experiences with other people. And I think that, just for you, Ken, I think that's an admirable thing, that you published this book, that you had someone from our company's family do the illustrations and all that, and you're giving this away. And it's that's what great leaders do. Great leaders, the things that are important to them, they share with other people. They share those experiences. And so another little nugget for leadership out there for everybody who's listening.
Well, thank you very much, Kevin. And again, I'm going to repeat one more time. To get the free Littlefoot book, you go to memphisinvest.com/Littlefoot, and we'll be glad to get you a copy while supplies last. Offer ends January 10th. Again, thank you for listening to our podcast today. You can catch us on iTunes or SoundCloud or the memphisin.com website.
Make sure you leave comments out there too. We love to hear what you're thinking about that, and we love for other people to see that you're enjoying what you're listening to.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and you guys have a great day. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for joining us on Experience Matters. You can listen and subscribe to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. Be sure to visit us at memphisinvest.com.